Hi everyone, it's been a really long time, but I'm so happy to be back on YouTube, back chatting with you guys about what is going on, some hot topics and different things that are going on. Today I just wanted to bring up a little topic that I saw in the news. Today, the 25th of June 2020, what year are we in? Sorry, it's been hectic. The 25th of June 2024, the Singapore postal system called Singpost has announced that it's going to be starting a 3-month trial of using the MRT, the train system, to be able to get their mail from one place to another. They're going to get their people going on the trains during the non-peak hours to make sure that they're not crowding everything. And I've just seen a couple of little posts about it, a couple of headlines, some news articles, and it's been really interesting to read what people are saying about it. It's a really very, very mixed response. What do you think? Is it a really, really good idea? Is it very environmentally friendly? Are we looking at the way that our carbon footprint is on the world? Or is it a step backwards in terms of technology and the efficiency? Is it a budget cut because of the government? What do you think it is? I've been very, very interested to read a lot of people who are very skeptical about the whole thing. Interestingly, and I'm pretty sure you guys would have known and guessed this about me anyway, I think it's a great idea. I'm very see this as a very positive move. But what about you? What do you think? Please let me know in the comments below. I just wanted to share a little bit about why I think that it's a good idea and to see what you think of my thoughts around this. Some of you might just be like, come on John T, stop being positive. Maybe, John T, you've been blinded by the Singapore government. I hear this sometimes. So some of the comments that I've read about it, obviously, like I said, to talk about budget cuts, but another commenter suggested that it's a complete move backwards. They're talking about how in China, apparently, they're sending mail out by drone, and now we're getting people to take the train. It feels like a big step backwards. I think someone felt very, very, very competitive with how fast we should be moving forward technologically speaking. But then a lot of other people kind of see it as an environmentally friendly move, and I'm definitely in that camp. I actually see this as a move forwards rather than a move backwards, and I know that might be controversial. We've gone from being able to send stuff out, we're hearing about these different ways that technology is being used, but here we're talking about taking the train, the good old train, and I personally think it's a huge move forwards. I think being aware of our carbon footprint, aware of the impact on the environment is a very forward thinking move. I think we're looking into the future as to how we are impacting the world and how we're impacting the environment. For example, the image that was shared by Must Share News, I think it was, on Instagram, was of a postman at Paya Lebar MRT station, which is right where the Singpost Centre is, so very, very close. I think environmental awareness is obviously very, very key, as I've mentioned a couple of times already. However, let's think about the MRT system for a moment. Just this week, last week just gone, we had the opportunity to try out the brown line, the new line. Calling it the brown line sounds a little bit gross, but the brown MRT line, the Thompson East Coast line, they just opened another 7 stops, and we went to check it out, and we noticed how much of Singapore has become even more accessible just by these 7 more stops opening up. Now, our MRT system is incredibly efficient. We could get from one end of the island to the other. If we take that green line, for example, I think they call it the East-West line, yeah, the East-West line, you can get from one end of the island, from Pasir Ris, all the way to Tuas in 80 minutes. That's 1 hour, 20 minutes from one side to the other. And those trains are running anyway. So to be able to hop on one of those, no extra cost, getting on one of those, taking it just 1 hour and 20 minutes to get to the other side to deliver it. That's the longest journey you'll probably have to take. I mean, there are other journeys that you might need to change, interchanges and whatnot. I think that's a really, really great use of the public transport system that's already running. Now bear in mind, we're not expecting postmen to get on the train then to deliver one letter at a time. If you see the picture, it's someone with a big old suitcase worth of mail that will take it to local sorting offices where things will then just be sent out. I think that's a really, really smart move actually. I really, really like it. Potentially it's faster. I don't know about you, but occasionally occasionally I've taken a taxi. We don't, as you know, if you follow us on Wanderlust on our other channel, we don't often take taxis, but when we do occasionally, we notice that it actually takes a really long time. And so potentially it might be faster than taking the road, and so more efficient, using transportation that's already out there, faster potentially than taking a car or a van, and then obviously more fuel efficient. I don't know if I just mentioned that, better for the environment, but then already using transport that's already out there. I think that is a really good move. Some people have talked about what a terrible working condition it might be for the staff. Now, I'm not staff, and so I couldn't comment on that. I mean, if you are someone or you know someone who works for the postal service and delivers letters, I would love it if you'd reach out. I'd be really interested to see what your thoughts are on this. But I don't see this as a particularly bad move. I mean, sometimes we've taken the MRT before when there's not been very many people on off-peak time, and it's been incredibly comfortable. You get to sit down, it's air-conditioned, it's smooth, you can read on there, you can use your phone, you could even see people on there on their laptops doing work. It's quite an efficient space, really, because if you're travelling for 20 minutes, for example, you've got phone reception on the MRTs as well, so if you're to be like opening your laptop and hotspotting from a phone, for example, you could definitely be accessing the internet, you could be sending emails, you could be doing administration. I see it as a really good move, personally. I think you can hear that in what I'm saying. I'm really interested in what your thoughts are on it. Please do share, and do share this video out there. Just to wrap up this video, Singpost, sending stuff out, good or bad, essentially is what I'm asking. I'm curious as to what you think. I love it. I think it's a great idea, and I'd be really interested to see how the 3-month pilot scheme goes and whether Singpost decides to continue with this after the 3 months or not. I'm also really interested in your thoughts and your ideas about this. Please do share it with me. Here in this channel, I know it's different to Wanderlust. Wanderlust is our family channel. Loads of different fun things going on there. We're very close to 11,000 subscribers over there. This one is a pretty new channel that I'm hoping to boost up a little bit with more topical conversation just like this one. And so I'd love for you to hit subscribe, hit like, share it with your friends, and see whether we can get some more conversations happening on here. I am going to record a couple more episodes over the next few weeks. Please stay tuned, please interact with me. This channel is only worth it if you get back to me and I get to hear what your ideas are on all these topics that I love to share too. So anyway, thank you so much. We'll catch you guys soon. Bye bye.